Om Shanti. Today is the 2nd of April 2023. On this Sunday morning, let us listen to the Avyakta Bapdada's Murli, which was originally held on 18th of February 1994. The essence of today's Avyakta Murli is: finish the darkness of body consciousness by switching on the awareness of your self-respect. Baba says, in essence, on this Sunday morning, finish the darkness of body consciousness by switching on the awareness of your self-respect. Om Shanti. Today, the Father, the image of immortality, is seeing all the children who are seated on their thrones of immortality, wearing crowns of world benefit. The children who have a tilak sparkling in the center of their foreheads. Each one is seated on the throne, is wearing a crown and has a sparkling tilak. What is Baba saying? Each one is seated on the throne, is wearing a crown and has a sparkling tilak. A soul, a dot, is sparkling like a star and visible in the center of the forehead of each one. All of you are also seeing your throne, crown and tilak. Bap Dada is seeing the whole gathering of those who are wearing a crown, who have a tilak applied and who are seated on the throne. Compared to the golden aged royal gathering and the iron aged royal gathering, this alokik gathering is so lovely and unique. So, the souls who have a right to such a gathering are so lovely and unique. All of you love your form of being seated on your throne, wearing your crown and having a tilak applied, do you not? When you stabilize yourselves in the stage of being an elevated soul, an immortal image seated on the throne of immortality, this stage is so elevated. Baba says, when you stabilize yourself in the stage of being an elevated soul, an immortal image seated on the throne of immortality, this stage is so elevated. The sparkle of this most elevated stage makes your face into that of an angel, not an ordinary face, but an angelic face. Baba says, an angelic face is also so lovely. Everyone loves angels a great deal because angels belong to everyone, not just to one or two. An angel is one who has unlimited vision, an unlimited attitude, and an unlimited stage. An angel is a carrier of godly messages to all souls. An angel means one who constantly has the flying stage. An angel means one who connects everyone to the one Father. An angel means one who is double light. An angel means unshakable light, detached from the body and bodily relations, light. An angel means one who makes everyone similar to the Father through his features and activity. Still further, Baba says, an angel means one who has easily and naturally emerged to reveal his original and eternal sanskars. An angel means one who has the consciousness of being an instrument, who has a humble nature and elevated good wishes of benevolence for everyone. You are such angels, are you not? Baba is asking us after giving us so many definitions of angels. Say this with intoxication. If I do not become this, then who would? You have this spiritual intoxication, do you not? Bap Dada is seeing this court of such angels. Simply by stabilizing yourselves in this stage of self-respect, body consciousness automatically finishes. The Father sees that children are making a lot of effort to let go of body consciousness. They let go of one form of body consciousness and another one emerges. They let go of the second form and a third form emerges. However, it is always difficult to let go, but easy to imbibe another form. So, Bap Dada says, constantly stabilize yourself in your stage of self-respect. Then, when there is self-respect, there cannot be any body consciousness. Do not make effort to let go, but pay attention to stabilizing yourself in your self-respect. At the confluence age, you have attained so much self-respect from the Father, which is the best of all. You do not have to attain it. You have attained it. Make a list of your stages of self-respect. It is such a long list. Baba says throughout the entire cycle, no famous soul would have so much respect or so many titles, whether he is a ruler, an actor, a dharmatma or a mahatma. If you were to count their titles, could they be more than your list of self-respect? Bap Dada reminds you of the awareness of your self-respect every morning and stabilizes you in your self-respect. Now, Baba is giving us a lesson. Baba says each day keep a new point of self-respect in your awareness. Then, in front of your self-respect, body consciousness will run away just as when darkness is dispelled by light. It takes neither time nor effort. So, why do you repeatedly have to make effort to finish body consciousness? Do you not know how to put on the switch of self-respect? No matter how much a dark cloud may hide the light of the sun, you have an automatic direct connection to light with the Supreme. What is Baba saying? Baba says, no matter how much a dark cloud may hide the light of the sun, you have an automatic direct connection of light with the Supreme. You have a direct line, do you not? Baba asks us. Is the line clear or is there a leakage? Someone may have a link, but even then there is a leakage. A direct line is so powerful. Do you have a direct connection or is it indirect? All of you have a direct line, do you not? Have you all received a direct line? Then, let alone one cloud, even if there were many clouds, could they create darkness? As soon as you switch on the switch of your consciousness with a direct line, there will be so much light that not only are you in light, but you also become a lighthouse for others. Let's hear this again. Baba says, as soon as you turn on the switch of your consciousness with a direct line, there will be so much light that not only are you in light, but you also become a lighthouse for others. It is like this, is it not? You have experienced this, have you not? However, sometimes you put aside your experiences. You have received the support, but instead of taking the support, you put yourself aside. Does it take effort? Perhaps not always, but sometimes. Do you forget to turn on the switch? Baba says, in fact, if you still remember the stage of your self-respect, of your being a master almighty authority, there should be no question of effort at all. The path is not difficult, but instead of going onto the highway, you go onto the small roads, or you even go past your destination and then have to make the effort to return. Bap Dada constantly seats you in his lap of love and cooperation and takes you towards the destination. So, Baba asks us, why is it difficult to sit in the lap and reach your destination? You move away from the lap of love and cooperation and are pulled away by other attractions, and so you go on a tour elsewhere. You get tired and you even experience having to labor. So, what will you do this year? Finish doing hard work and merge yourself in love. Baba says, perform every task whilst absorbed in love. Those who are absorbed in love are not able to see anything else. They are not attracted by anything else. So, you remain absorbed in love. Is there anyone who says, that he doesn't have love for the father? That he doesn't have love? All of you have love, do you not? Baba asks us. However, sometimes you have love and sometimes you become merged in love, but otherwise you have the company of the Father in all relationships with your mind and intellect in your stage. You have the Father's company and the Father is also your companion in your doing service at every moment. So, He is with you in your stage and your companion in doing service. So, where there is His constant company and He is your companion, what can be difficult? Baba says, where there is His constant company and He, meaning Shiv Baba, is our companion, what can be difficult? The praise of the Supreme Soul is that He is the one who makes difficult things easy. Such a Father is with you and He is your companion. So, can anything be difficult? In that case, why do you make it difficult? Now, Baba says, according to the time, the Father offers Himself to the children at all times in all relationships. So, stay with Him in a way that is appropriate for the time and appropriate for the relationship, and make Him your companion. Sometimes you make Him your companion with a relationship, and sometimes you put aside the companion. You then say that you feel lonely. Whilst moving along, you feel lonely. What happens when you feel lonely? You experience your elevated life to be an ordinary life. You then say that your life has become boring and that you need a change. On the one hand, you please Bap Dada by saying that you are combined. But can someone who is combined ever be alone? Bap Dada is asking us and saying, on the one hand, you please Bap Dada by saying that you are combined, but can someone who is combined ever be alone? You speak very well about these things. Baba, I am combined. Then 15 to 20 years later, you say that you want a change, that you are alone. Generally, when people want a change, some would go to sleep on the seashore, some would turn to entertainment, some would turn to dance, some would enjoy themselves in the pleasure of songs, and some would seek the company of a companion. This is what you do, is it not? Baba gives us examples of what we do when we want a change. Baba says some would go to sleep on the seashore, some turn to entertainment, some would turn to dance, some would enjoy themselves in the pleasure of songs, and some would seek the company of a companion. This is what you do, is it not? Baba asks us, do you play these games? In the world of games, you go to a garden. You forget that the shore of the ocean of knowledge is here. If you like the ocean, then sit on the shores of the ocean. The Father is the ocean of knowledge. Is the Father not your companion? Do you not enjoy His company? Or do you think, what pleasure can you experience from a point? Father Brahma became Avyakta in order to entertain all of you. Here, you need to have a companion for all time, do you not? Whenever you experience yourselves to be lonely, do not remember the point form at that point. That would be difficult. Baba says when you experience yourselves to be lonely, do not remember the point form at that time. That would be difficult. You would get bored doing that. However, bring into your consciousness the entertaining experiences of different times of Brahmin life. All of you have a book of entertaining stories and experiences. You read novels when you get bored, do you not? So, open the book of your stories and make yourselves busy by reading that. Keep a list of your stages of self-respect in front of you. Bring your list of attainments in front of you. Bring into your awareness the unique, practical stories of the Brahmin world. Baba says, just as you take the support of the newsletters to transform yourselves, in the same way you have seen and heard so much news of the Brahmin world from the beginning until now. you also have those newsletters with you. Many people experience restlessness when they read the papers. You also have your papers, so read them. You know music and even how to dance. You continue to dance without getting tired. The greatest entertainment is to become Man Manabhav. Baba says the greatest entertainment is to become Man Manabhav. To experience the sweetness of all relationships is to become Man Manabhav. There isn't just the experience of the special three forms of relationship with the Father, but you can also experience the love of all relationships. You remember Baba in all relationships, but what difference is created? One is to remember Baba with your head just on the basis of knowledge. The other is to remember him with your heart and to become merged in the love of that relationship. You do half of this and the other half is left out. This is why you are all right for a short time. However, after a short time, because you remember the relationship with your head, when something else comes into your head, your heart changes and you then forget whatever is in your heart. You then have to make effort. Then what do you say? I remembered Baba. Baba is my companion. Baba is my companion. But the companion did not fulfill his responsibility. That you did not experience anything. This is because you only remembered him with your head. This is not merging love for him in your heart. When anything enters your head, that also very quickly leaves your head. However, Baba says, once something has merged into your heart, then even if the whole world wishes to remove that from your heart, they are not able to do that. So, Baba says, according to the time, whatever relationship you want at any time, have that connection. For instance, if you need the friend, but you remember the Father, you will not experience any pleasure. This is why whenever and whatever experience you need, experience that relationship at that time with love in your heart. And you will then not find it to be laborious and you will not get bored either. It will be constant entertainment. So, what will you do this year? Baba says, you have to move away from working hard. So, every month simply write OK. Do not write anything else. From OK, Baba will understand that you have been liberated from working hard. Do not write very long letters. Otherwise, you then say that you wrote a letter but did not get a response. It is not that your letter did not arrive. As soon as you begin to write a letter, it appears on the computer even before it is there in the post. In the same way, Bap Dada gives everyone a response by writing such a long letter in every day's Murli. He writes a letter every day. Does anyone else write such a long letter? Let's hear what Baba says. As soon as you begin to write a letter, it appears on the computer even before it is there in the post. In the same way, Bap Dada gives everyone a response by writing such a long letter in every day's Murli. He writes a letter every day. Does anyone else write such a long letter? Baba asks. So, look at your self-respect and see how much love God has for you. It is because God has love that He writes you letters. That is, He gives the response in the Murlis and also gives love and remembrance. If you have any questions or if a problem comes in front of you, you receive a response for it in the Murli. So then, do not ever complain that you are not getting a response. However, what you do is good. Whatever enters your heart, to put it in front of the Father means to remove it from your heart. You may do this, but write short letters. At the time when you write a letter, your heart becomes light, does it not? Because you have then given away whatever was in your heart. The next day, listen to the Murli with attention and find the response to the letter you wrote. You do receive a response, do you not? Baba is asking us. The Father is unlimited, and so he would write an unlimited letter. Would he not? He would not write a short letter. Bab Dada saw that all of the double foreign children everywhere are engaged in doing service with deep love. Looking at each one is seen as lovelier than the next. If Baba were to mention names, how many names could he mention? This is why each of you should accept personal congratulations in return for your service. If Baba were to mention names, he would have to create a rosary, but all the beads of the rosary are in front of Bab Dada. From time to time, the service is becoming unlimited and has total success. At the present time, in the foreign lands, two types of service have shown a good result. Many types of service continue all the time, but it has especially become easy to bring special souls from everywhere into connection and relationship through the global book. For the practical fruit of their service, Bab Dada is giving multi-million-fold congratulations to the children who have given their time and cooperation with a lot of deep love from within their hearts. Together with that, the result of the dialogue and the retreat that took place just now has been the best of all compared to those that have taken place previously. Baba says congratulations to all of those from the other countries who gave their cooperation. All of you kept a good aim. So, there is very good pomp and splendor of these two types of service everywhere, and it will also continue in the future. Bap Dada remembers that previously, let alone VIPs, it was difficult to bring even IPs. It now feels easy, does it not? Or is it difficult? It is easy. This is the instant fruit of service, and you also receive blessings from so many. In whose accounts do the blessings from those who receive a book accumulate? In the accounts of those who become the instruments. Whether you did the service of giving it to someone, or of creating it, or of creating ideas, or of just writing it, all of you receive blessings. So you are receiving so many blessings. Do you receive these blessings? You receive many blessings. Simply receive them. You become busy with your own selves, and so you are not able to receive blessings. All the IPs and VIPs who come relate their experiences to so many, and so the Brahmin souls attain a lot of blessings from those souls. If you simply receive blessings, you can then also become complete. The book has been made very well, and this program is also very good. Now, the special service of the Bharatvasis is going on, a car rally. A car rally of 11 cars of people in the business wing has been organized from Rajkot to Bombay, in which many types of service are taking place. This is the news which has been conveyed. Baba says the result of that is also very good, and in the future too, if even just one soul becomes an instrument, he can awaken the fortune of many others. So, the result of this service is also good. Bab Dada is giving congratulations to all those who are instruments for this service and who are moving forward with zeal and enthusiasm, and to all the Bharatvasi children in all four directions, to the cooperative children and the instrument children. Now, make plans for service whereby you just have to labor in name and yet receive greater success. So, in this service too, it appears that you have to make little effort and yet receive a great deal of success. It is the same for both types of service taking place in the foreign lands. Acha. Baba says to all those from this land and abroad, and those who are moving forward in service with zeal and enthusiasm, to the souls who tirelessly give donations and blessings to others, to the souls everywhere who are absorbed in the love of all relationships with the one Father, To the easy yogi souls who constantly experience everything to be easy and who make others experience everything to be easy. To the Jivan Mukt souls who easily liberate themselves from body consciousness with their stage of self-respect. To the souls who constantly experience the company of the Father and experience Baba to be their companion, to such close souls, love, remembrance and namaste from Bap Dada. And we the spiritual children also say namaste to our spiritual father. Today's blessing: may you become an embodiment of remembrance and remain happy and intoxicated by keeping the two forms of your beginning and your end in front of you. Blessing once again, Baba says, may you become an embodiment of remembrance and remain happy and intoxicated by keeping the two forms of your beginning and your end in front of you. Baba explains, the difference between Adidev Brahma and the first soul, Sri Krishna, is shown, and they are also shown together. In the same way, keep both your Brahmin form and your deity form in front of you and see how elevated a soul you have been from the beginning to the end. You received your fortune of the kingdom for half the cycle, and then you were a respected and worthy of worship soul for half the cycle. By having this intoxication and happiness, you will become an embodiment of remembrance. Today's slogan: those who have an abundance of the wealth of knowledge experience being full and complete. Slogan once again: those who have an abundance of the wealth of knowledge experience being full and complete. Acha, Om Shanti.